Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So you're probably wondering why I'm down here. It's because everyone is like asleep upstairs, but I literally have like an exam today, and I realised I forgot to do this like video. It's nearly been a week, so I thought might as well do it while I have the time. So as you may or may not know, I went to Manchester and I left Saturday and came back Sunday. I mainly went for like football, but I'm not really much of a Manchester United fan. I just went for my like sister because she knew someone to go with, so I was like, whatever. And I've raced in Manchester, but I've never like got to like walk around and stuff. So for me, it was like quite exciting and stuff. So yeah, I went. But anyway, it was a hectic journey to get there. There will be a video after this to like show you the actual like weekend. But I feel like I needed to make it. I was going to do like a short intro of it, but I'm like, no, this is gonna take too long. I need to literally make a separate video about the hectic journey we had and everything that went wrong could have gone wrong. And I felt like this was a sign saying something bad's gonna happen in Manchester. You ain't making it home. That's actually what it felt like. But obviously nothing happened and I'm fine. But that was actually like my thought process. But anyway, comment down below if you want more videos like this. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Also subscribe to my other YouTube channel, which I will be uploading this Saturday or Sunday because I'm racing at Essex. Fingers crossed for a good time. And that's it, yeah. And so basically, to start off, we'd got up plenty of time. It was fine. I was like, okay, this is good. We needed to leave at 8. Got to like 8:50. I was coming downstairs with my suitcase, and then my sister goes to me, "Oh, you're not packed to carry on," and I was like, "Oh, I don't need one," because we were going on coach. So I just thought when we got there, I'd take out a couple of things, have them in my hands, and then do that. What did she do? She moans at me. She goes, "Where are you gonna put your charger? You're gonna put blah, 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 blah." So eventually, just to make her happy, I'd been a carry on. I just thought when we got to like the coach place, we'd have like a couple minutes. I could unzip my suitcase quickly, take a couple of things out, and then zip them up again. And then when we got off, I'd do the same thing, just so I didn't have to carry something on my shoulder or my back, and I'd have more like free hands, if that made sense. I don't know if it makes sense to anyone else, but that's like how I always do things. I don't really bring carry-ons. Like, although I bring a lot of stuff, I just manage to fit it in my case. Just the way I do things. But anyway, she made me just to make her happy. I had to go bring a bag. So we ended up leaving at 8:08. Because it took me a couple of minutes to do it. Because by the time I actually agreed with her and stuff, it was like, oh. So yeah, we walked. Luckily, we're close to the station. So we got there at 8:15, but a train had just left. Luckily, it was in 4 minutes, and it wasn't too bad. Although my sister started stressing, and I was actually like, "It's fine." Like, I know it takes us an hour to get there. Obviously, we had to get off at Victoria, but then we get on the train, and it goes, "District line is not going all the way in. We will only go up to, I think it was like cross something. Like it didn't go up to Victoria." Or it may have even been one before. I think it was literally one before Victoria, which made Catherine so like my sister's so sorry to know. Oops. Yeah, outed. It made her like really annoyed. She's like, "Great, we've got to get up at West Ham and get another train." Because basically, if we stay in District Line, we could just sat the whole way and not changed. Although I think it was quicker because District Line is quite slow sometimes. And that, so she was just getting so agitated. And then there was like Daddy Longleg spider literally behind us, and it kept moving towards us, and she got so annoyed. And then eventually it moved to this man, and he just whacked it, and she looked so outraged. She didn't mean to do that. It was just so like chaotic, and I was like, oh my god, it's literally not even 9 o'clock yet. It was like 8:30 at this point, and I was like, Jesus Christ. We got off at West Ham though, and we got this was the lucky bit actually. We got off at West Ham, and there was literally a train coming in that could go to the stop that we needed to go to. So yeah, we got on that train. Luckily, the annoying thing is, if we, like I say, we got district, we could stay on the way. But the thing is, we had to go to West Ham, and then we had to get off at Green Park, and then we had to get I think it might have been Central Line, literally one stop to Victoria, and it's like quite annoying, especially when you've got a case and that. And it was like, it was bank holiday weekend, so obviously everyone was going somewhere. And it was quite annoying. But luckily, I think we did have a bit of luck. I think the universe was like, we're going to give you some luck, because those trains were literally coming in when we were coming down. So it was quite lucky, and we were able to just run and get them, which was quite good. Once we got to Victoria, this was the bad bit. We had about 10 minutes, 10 or 15, I think, before we needed to get there. And we needed to get food, because we had to get up so early. We hadn't got breakfast. Like, I ain't even had my hay fever or iron tablets. I literally had them in my bag, and I thought, oh my god, I need to have this on, I'm faint. So we basically were running to like M&S, because it's the closest. Because obviously we've been to Victoria, but me and my sister had never like been to this coach station, so we didn't know which was the quickest. But we'd looked, and we'd been to that M&S, and we knew how close it was outside of the station, so we thought if we had to go to Finn it'd be quicker. But M&S had no options, had no sandwiches whatsoever, so we ended up literally grabbing a lot of stuff. Like, my sister literally had hummus and carrots, and then a salad, and then crisps, and I think she had a drink as well. I literally had a fruit bowl, Greek yogurt, and then pink lemonade. Most randomest thing. I never forgot the pink lemonade was in there, and I had it on the way back, and it was so weird to me. So I'm like, oh my god, I forgot it's just in here. But sorry, sidetracked. We literally got that, and then we were running, and because we'd never been there, my sister was looking on Google Maps, thinking, oh my god, we've got 5 minutes. And the thing is about coaches, they don't wait. They leave at whatever time. You have to get there on time, otherwise they will leave without you, and you can't get the next coach. You have to pay to be on the next coach in order to do that. It's like more money. It's like, oh my god, it's very chaotic. So we were literally legging it round, and then we got to the barrier, and my sister was looking at the ticket thing, and it didn't have a gate on it. It didn't have like what thing to go on. We're like, there's a million coaches here. How the hell are we meant to do it? We got bloody 4 minutes. It was like, so we were leaving at 9:30, right? It was literally 9:26, and I was like, jeez, we're not gonna make this, oh my god. And you're also thinking about seats, because you don't have like reserved seats on these coaches. It's best come best serve, and we were literally like, we're gonna sit at the back where the toilets are, and we're gonna stink the whole way, and we're on here for literally 4 hours. Like, come on. And eventually I said to my sister, wait, that says Manchester, and it was leaving at 9:30. She's like, yeah, because it didn't have a barrier on it. And we eventually just realised, oh, you just have to look for the one that says where you're going. But we were running and running. Luckily, when we got there was 2 people in front of us still getting their bags checked in, because luckily our one was actually really packed, so we had a lot of people in there. So I think that did save us, because I think he would have waited, but I think it would have been more embarrassing, because I think he would have been getting set up, and we would have been stood there like, hello. But because there was a lot of people on it, I think it was like better, if you get what I mean. And sometimes coaches do leave early. I've known that. It's like, but it was good. And then we did a hassle, because all like the seats were filled up, and they were reserved at the front. So we at first had to sit separate. But then my sister was like, wait, we're about to leave in literally 1 minute. And I was standing up, like, these seats aren't reserved. They're like just there to say you can reserve them. So we sat at the front, and it was actually quite nice. Quite a nice journey, actually. We did have a bit of traffic, which my sister moaned about, because she's like, everything's just going wrong here. But luckily we did make it and everything. But it was just like a chaotic journey. And my sister was like, if we'd left at 8, oh my god, I'm gonna cheer her upstairs. I'm annoyed, I'm worried. Like, is she gonna hear me like bitching about her? Oh my god. But I think if we'd left at 8, it would have been fine. I think it was the fact we left at 8:15, so we left ourselves less time, and then would to like go to the district line added on to that. But on the journey back, like, we got there really early, because my sister thought we had to leave at 4:30, but it was 4:45, and we got there really early, like at 4:10. So we were literally waiting there for ages, and then we got really good seats. My sister was like, "We should have just done this at the start." I'm like, "Yeah, we probably would have if we left at 8." So I think it wasn't like the universe was telling us something, but in my head I just thought we should just go home. Like, this is not worth the hassle. But I think it wasn't. I think it was just like bad weekend that stuff was going wrong. Like the district line was bad, trains were out, so we had to take a coach and stuff like that. But yeah, I just thought I'd share. What's your guys' opinion? Do you think, oh my god, you're my wrist, you? Or what's your guys' opinion? Do you think it was bad luck, or do you generally think we were cursed? Comment down below. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.